Create a trading platform part 3. In this video we will work on creating our form, adding widgets to it and some functionality. It's going to take a while to build that up, so I thought I'd do a separate video just on that. Okay, let's get started. From the form that we created, or the file that we created before, we had only one button on our form, which is the connect button, so I want to add a bunch more stuff to it. I want to add a button that disconnects it from the TWS. So just like before, you give it a name and you call it, and you type button self, and then the text will be disconnect and the command will be disconnect it, and then you add that to the grid. Okay, and then you want to do this method here. Okay, add this method in there anywhere here after the create widgets, like down here. It has to be indented, and add that. That just basically disconnects it from the trader workstation, the application. Okay, next I want to add a notebook or a tab panel. We can flip between pages. Paste it on in the create widgets method here. You give it a size, and you have 2 pages, page 1 and page 2, and then add it to the grid, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is what a tab panel looks like, or a notebook as it's called in Python, TK enter. You can flip between pages. Okay, next we want to add some labels to this. I'm going to add 4 of them. Okay, and instead of doing self, you put F1, which means it'll go on the first page of your notebook. And we need to add a variable for font, so I don't have to type the size and font name every time. So I'm going to add that here. My font equals Lucida Grande, and give it a size of, say, 12. Okay, let's run that. Okay, those are my labels, and I can switch between pages. Okay, next I want to add a list box with favorite stocks listed in it. So when you double click on the list box, it will start getting the streaming data for that stock when you change from symbol to symbol. So you just add that to the notebook on your grid or your form. This here just inserts Netflix and Apple and Facebook in the list box in that order. This I'm going to come out comment out for now. Okay, now I'm going to run it so you can see what it looks like with the list box on it. Okay, that's your list box. You double click on one of these and it will start updating streaming data and change the symbol so you can trade the symbol. I'm going to add a combo box for the symbol, 2 spin boxes, one for limit price and one for shares, how many shares, like the quantity, and one for the market, like smart. Okay, and paste it down in this area. And some of this I commented out, like this, when you hit enter it performs or calls a method, and I'll explain those later. Also, I need to create some variables here, like text variable. In order to do that, you want to put them in down here and create one for each of them. One for the symbol, one for the limit price and quantity. And you can also assign it a default value, so when the form starts, it'll start with that value by doing this, adding it to the root. Value equals NFLX Netflix. I'll do the same for the quantity. That at 100. Okay, next one. What is it? Limit price. Actually, I'm going to leave this one blank, so I don't need it. And then market equals smart. Okay, let's run it. Okay, there it is. All your different boxes. Your combo box for symbol, your quantity, up or down, limit price, starts with 000, and market. Also, I gotta explain a few things about this quantity thing. I'll go back to that. Where is it? Quantity. Right. You can set a from and to value from 0 to say 10,000, and you can set the increment value 100. So when you move the arrow up or down or click on it, it moves up 100 shares at a time. Okay, if you want to format the number in the limit price box, you need this format thing here. basically what it does, it formats it to the number to 2 decimal places, 8 characters. You don't have to have this number 8 here. You can have that, just rub out the 8 and just have percentage point 2 F. Increment I set at a penny, and then from 00 to 1,000. Okay, up here on your combo box for your symbol, when you first load the form, it'll load in the drop down menu in the combo box, Apple, Facebook, and Netflix. So you just add the symbols here that you want to see when you first open the form. Okay, now what you want to do is add a few more labels in your widgets method. Paste that here at the bottom of the method. Your label for order type, visible, primary exchange, and time and force. Okay, next you want to create some more comma boxes and text boxes. And then add that down here again in your widgets. One combo box for order type, a text box for primary exchange, and a combo box for time and force, and give them values for day and good till cancel, and the values for the combo box order type. Add values limit, market, stop, stop limit, trail, market on close, and limit on close. Okay, down at the bottom we're going to put some variables in for your order type variable, primary exchange variable, and variable for time and force. And you put that down here. And you give it a default value of limit for the limit order. Primary exchange default value will be NASDAQ, and time and force will be day. Okay, now let's run that and see what we get. Okay, all that's there. You get limit, market, stop, stop, limit, trail, market on close, limit on close. You get your NASDAQ for your primary exchange, and then your day, and then your good till cancel in that box. Okay, let's finish creating all the widgets we'll need and all the variables that we need to create. So I'm going to create labels, comma boxes, buttons, paste them all here. A label for the bid price, a label for the ask price, a text box or entry box for the bid, same for the ask, and sell button, and a buy button, and label for the last price, and an entry box for the last price. And that goes in your widgets method. Okay, and then there's 3 more variables I gotta create. One for bid, last, and ask. Paste them in there. Okay, then we'll run this, make sure everything's working. Okay, this is what the form's gonna look like. Okay, in the next set of videos I'm going to explain the buttons and all the widgets more, add functionality to them, and we're going to get probably some streaming data coming in from Interactive Brokers. Please like and subscribe. Let me know you're interested in this kind of stuff. You can check out my website at sharpertradingimage.com, where you can get the code and maybe donate a few dollars.